Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I went caving, and I thought maybe you'd enjoy if I fortune it on camera. It was quite a long caving run. Towards the end I ran into a part of a cave that someone else had already explored, I think, because I found torches that I definitely hadn't placed. But I still found some diamonds there, so I have no idea who it was, but he missed something. Alright, there you go. 59 emeralds and 55 diamonds. And that's from 24 and 25 ores, respectively. So, just a quick update. See you soon. Alright, guys, I'm back. I was about to show you some really interesting footage, I think, but yeah, the recording got corrupted. As you can see, I'm moving very fast, and that is not a coincidence. Silly door system. And it's not a speed potion. There. I got a beacon, the first one on the server as far as I know. When I started farming wither skeletons, this armor was brand new. The helmet is already gone, I made a new one. I'll actually go inside because it's night. But yeah, I killed a lot of wither skeletons. This sword I made after I got my first skull. I think it's pretty ideal for farming them, so I just made it. Yeah, and it's maybe a third gone now, just from farming those skeletons. It took a while, and yeah, I didn't record that farming because obviously that's very tedious. I was just in the fortress, killing and waiting for them to respawn, and killing again, and waiting for them to respawn again, all that stuff. Kind of boring, but then I set up the wither fight somewhere close to spawn in the plains biome. No one's building there, so I'm not destroying landscape that anyone needs. There's no like swift elevation changes, I guess. It's all very flat. And opposed to a desert, there's no cacti that could destroy the nether star when it drops. So, set up, started recording. It was a tough fight. I never fought a wither before, so I probably didn't do too well. I went slightly overkill in my preparations anyways. I had regen potions, instant health potions, speed potions, strength potions. I went completely overkill. I drank tons of them, basically. And since I had full diamond gear and a diamond sword and a good bow, it probably would have been very easy if I'd been, if I knew what I had to expect. But I never fought one before, so it was probably not as good as it could have been. But yeah, I didn't drop below half health at any point. Still, it was quite an exciting fight. At some point, the wither got distracted and killed a few sheep and healed himself fully from that. Kind of tedious. But yeah, just as I landed my killing blow, because some graphics thing had to be updated, obviously, because, well, his texture had to be removed. I don't know what exactly happened, but anyway, just as I landed the killing blow, Minecraft crashed. So first thing, I logged back in, just because I wasn't quite sure if I'd killed it, and I had, so I could pick up all the drops. And I started recording again, but when I checked afterwards, the recording was corrupted, so I couldn't use that file, sadly. Which means all I can do now is basically show you that I did actually fight the wither. Obviously I did, because I've got a beacon. And then I went and farmed a lot of iron. Well, I didn't need that much, I had 2 stacks of iron blocks left. And after that, yeah, I set up the beacon. Wait, I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry for that. I'm kind of, I don't know, a bit restless, I guess. But yeah, it is asymmetrical at the moment, the beacon needs a 9x9 base for full power, and my my entrance has an even number of blocks. I widened it so I can actually fit the pyramid on it. But the plan is, at some point I'm gonna get more beacons, basically. Currently that's only one, which means all I have is the speed 2 ability. And the plan is to have at least 2, maybe even 4 beacons up there. So if I have 2 beacons, they're gonna share a lot of the pyramid, because that works, and saves up on blocks, obviously. So yeah, at some point that will be symmetrical again. But getting that first beacon was a pain, so I'm not too keen. And Lucas wants me to sleep, so I will. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry for not being able to upload the Wither fight. But yeah, these things happen. It's kind of a pain, but can't be helped. At least you can see the result, and at least I didn't actually lose the Wither star, because that would have been tedious. It took forever to farm those damn skulls. Yeah. That's it for now. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode, but I just wanted to show you that quickly and tell you what happened. I feel like I'm rambling way too much, so see you soon. Okay, and here we are, back at my future base. This here is totally not a cow farm. And still no cow farm. Yeah, I showed you that before. I've put in a kitchen. I'm not 100% certain about the looks, but it's okay for now, I think. Obviously it's got a crafting table, some furnaces, I've got a cauldron that I still need to put some water in, so it's like a sink. Maybe I'll put a lever up top to make it look a bit like a faucet, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got a nice little working station place. Anyway, somewhere for cutting out meat. And I don't know, this is probably for putting dishes that have been cleaned. Some bookshelves up top with cooking books, shelves. I'm going with glowstone for the lighting in this place. Some torches as well, but mostly I'm trying to stick with the natural glowstone. So no glowstone lamps. Same here, benches, some books. And yeah, back here I'm going to put my master bedroom. As you can see by the way, I've got jump boost on. And I was just digging around here, basically trying to get rid of the dirt, when I discovered something fairly interesting. I'd always heard some kind of zombie noises sometimes when building in this place. And I found the source. There's a tiny cave here. Which is really handy because I can use it very well for my build. On the one end, we have our backyard ravine. As you can see, that's the ravine. I am had to pillar up at some point. I'm going to remove that. But that's not everything I found back here. It also wraps around this way and leads here. Spider's actually going to be able to reach me, isn't he? Maybe he's bored. Doesn't feel like it. Anyways, I'm not sure if I showed you this from the outside yet, but this is a large overhang that you can also see from the outside, so I'm definitely going to put something impressive here. I'm not quite sure what yet. For the moment it's probably just going to be a small balcony, but obviously it's going to be impressive in the future. This is a dead end. I might find something if I dig through the gravel, but I don't want to, so I'm going to just yeah, close that up. I'm not sure I like the jump boost. It takes some getting used to. Anyways, that still wasn't everything, because when I dug up here, I found a tub. Or what is going to be my tub anyways, because this occurred naturally, this tiny water puddle, and I think it's ideal. I'm going to use that for my future bathroom tub, basically. And also, if you notice, my air bubble's not going away very fast. That's because I basically got a diver's helmet now. It's got Aqua Affinity and Respiration 3. Just right off the bat, that's how I enchanted it. I was looking for Protection 4 really, but I'm happy with how it turned out, and I will enchant another helmet soonish and then replace it, so I'm going to keep that diving helmet for if I ever build some underground structure. Yeah, I think I'll clear the way up here now for a bit, and see you again soon. Yay, I've put flowers in the kitchen. Well, one flower, which is actually a tree, but anyways, it looks lovely. This place needs some green anyways. And another flower, which looks equally lovely. Yeah, not much has happened, but I'm thinking flowers are going to be kind of important, or some green and blue maybe in the walls somewhere, just to make it look a bit less sterile. This is possibly a, I don't know, somewhere you keep your shoes maybe. Basically it's just a few shelves, but the idea is that this is going to be kind of like a living room, reading area probably somewhere in case it's too cold or too rainy outside. Probably gonna put a few chairs, nice reading lights, and maybe a pool table, possibly somewhere here. So far maybe a TV area, even though well, doesn't really need to make any internal sense. Oh dear, that was a terrible lag spike. No idea what happened there. Yeah. It's not really it's kind of more of a medieval place, but then again, might as well have a TV. It's not like it needs to make much sense. Then up here there's going to be the bedroom with the bathroom, which I'm going to make almost entirely out of quartz, so it's going to be very bright. And then back here, possibly hidden with some clever redstone contraption, is going to be this cave, which I might leave natural in large parts. Yeah, I'll stop recording for a bit because this frame rate is rather unacceptable. Okay, I'm hoping that fixed it. I just terminated some background processes that I didn't really need anyways. Yeah. I might make this kind of like a hidden door that you just activate by pushing a button, maybe. Or maybe I'll hide it better so it only opens if you place a redstone torch on a particular spot in the wall. Or maybe I'll make it using a block update thing, which, because I don't know how to make, I will just have to copy somewhere, but that works fine. I'm not entirely sure yet. It depends on really kind of how much space I've got and how the rest of the room looks. So yeah, just a quick update and I'll be back soon. Yeah, I've carved out the reading area a bit now. Might still change it around a little bit. I'm hoping next time they fix the lighting glitches will be gone afterwards. Yeah, this is going to basically be focused on lots of bookshelves, which means I will need to probably tear out the ceiling a few more times because of stuff like this. No. Like this, yeah. I'm really annoyed by this lighting stuff. It's fairly tedious, especially when you've got like the crash transition right here. That's just terrible. But I have no idea how to go about changing that. I've turned smooth lighting to maximum, which is supposedly fixing that issue, and it's just not. I need the jungle wood stairs, which are probably down here somewhere. It is convenient being able to jump over fences, by the way. But also, yeah, it takes some getting used to. I mean, my frame rate's like constantly at 60 while I'm doing stuff like this. I hope those sirens aren't too loud. But it still feels choppy when I'm jumping, and I don't know why. I don't actually have any frame rate drops or anything, but I don't know. So yeah. While reading, you probably won't need that much of a table because, well, the book's in your hand, and these people are very careful so they don't drink or eat while reading because they might damage the books. I know it doesn't make too much sense, but deal with it. No. Well done. Again, very well done. Now, placing these upside down stairs does look good, but sometimes it's a bit of an effort. And this is very symmetrical now. I'm going to have to do something about that. And actually, I want lighting in here, so I'm going to try out something which I've done a few times in creative. I think it looks quite good. I'm just using natural glowstone and putting trapdoors over it. I don't think this actually changes the light level, but it does look so much nicer. Yeah. I can't have it stay like this symmetrical though, so it's going to be a slightly broader. Go away. Bench here for reading as well. Maybe I'll put a table in the middle somewhere. But yeah, there do actually need to be a few more books, I think. So this is going to also be a bookcase wall, slightly. Well, that should be quite a collection. And some here. It looks kind of strange how it's the bookshelf on both sides because, well, this physically couldn't work, but I can't change that. I don't want to put them into the wall. I want to break up the room a little so it doesn't look as square, so that works for me. Yeah, I'll put some kind of table in the middle. I'm not entirely sure. Now if I do this, and this, and this, and then get rid of this and put one here. Yeah, that does look kind of nice, doesn't it? You're just supposed to nod and say yes, by the way. Flower pot. And I think I'll go with an oak sapling this time. Putting it right here. This does look quite comfortable, doesn't it? The torch needs to go. It's well lit, it's got some plant, it's got seating areas, lots of books to read. I think I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm keeping it like this. Aside from one thing. I like the roof height being like 3.5. This looks nice. So I'm gonna have to go down and make it lower here. And yes, I silk touched some coal, which is a waste, but it just happens. I'm silk touching the normal stone, which is technically also a waste, simply because I need to make lots of stone bricks for this build anyways. And this saves on the smelting, which is probably unnecessary because I've got the Blaze Farm. Or rather, we have the Blaze Farm on the server. It's kind of a community thing. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, this lighting is just plain annoying. It's so difficult to get it right, because these upside down half slabs and stairs and such, they are so convenient for like building ceilings, and in theory these would look awesome, but the lighting is just, I mean, it's dark there, it's not dark there, it's dark there, it's not dark there, it's not dark here either, it is up there, it's inconsistent, but I think it still looks better than having just a flat angle. So, well, flat angle is probably not the right word because it's actually a phrase. But anyways, I don't want it to just be a straight wall and then a straight ceiling. I like this kind of border going on. So for the moment, this is going to stay. Maybe they'll fix it and then this will look even more awesome. And I was thinking maybe putting a tea table somewhere here. Because I mean, sometimes you like to drink tea while reading, so that might be acceptable. Apart from that though, I'm quite happy with this part of the room now. And the ceiling here is going to be that high, so just like over here, it's 3.5 in the center. And then it goes up a bit here, and up a bit here to the relaxation, leisure, free time, whatever it's going to be room. Then up here, bedroom, as I said. Yeah, I'm hoping these episodes don't seem too chopped up. I don't want to, I don't know, record myself just building and then tearing down and building again, because this is a lot of trial and error involved in this. But sometimes it feels like I'm only recording for a few seconds and then saying goodbye and then recording again for a few seconds. So some feedback on that would be appreciated, just because I don't want to be boring, but I also don't want it to seem like I'm skipping everything. Because I mean, some people might be interested in seeing how I'm building these things as well, so I'll put a plant in here, by the way. Another oak sapling. That looks nice, I think. Yeah. So, despite that, what I just said, I'm still going to make a cut here, and I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, just back for a quick update. I noticed I've already gone well over my usual time, I guess. So, yeah, that was it for today. Look forward to seeing more of that soon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I would welcome any feedback. And yeah, have fun and goodbye.